All right, looks like we are in against Zachmander. Brought a team of Garchomp, Primarina, Mega Delphox, Raptor, Mega Electros, and Sarina. Okay. Couple things missing here. No Aegislash is notable, and no Kangaskhan. I was definitely worried about Kangaskhan fake out shenanigans. So if that's the case, my leads, I was debating between Charizard Dragapult or Charizard Venusaur for this. Breaking power plus speed, essentially. And I definitely like Charizard Dragapult. Pressures Delphox with Phantom Force. Farigiraf definitely not necessary to bring with no fake out threat around. And the Staraptor, that's going to be a bit of an issue. I could go Lycanroc to help deal with it. This team looks generally pretty rock weak, so we could try to like clean things up with Lycanroc. Lycanroc plus Venusaur maybe in the back, as long as I can ensure Sun stays up. It's like a nice speedy offensive pair. I think that's what we were going to go with. The leading Charizard, Dragapult, and with Venu, Lycanroc in the back. Okay, let's give that a shot. Curious as to what that Staraptor is going to do. That's kind of the main thing I was not expecting. Mega Eel, I thought, had a good shot of coming. But good luck, have fun to Zachmander. Let's see what they decide to lead with. Garchomp Delphox. Okay. I actually do like this lead for me. I think what I do here... need to figure out if I'm going to keep Charizard in or not. I don't really have switch-ins. So I could just Mega Protect while Dragapult goes for its Draco into the Garchomp. This opens me up to a double up from Garchomp and Delphox. But I have Sash, so if only one of them decides to attack me, I'm good. And if both attack me, I move before the Delphox. So I think this is what I'm going to do. Garchomp, it could be any number of things to try and avoid the KO from my Dragapult. It could be Scarf to hit me first. It could be Berry. It could be Sash. So we're trying to figure out game one here. So hopefully keeping Charizard safe while we get a KO on Garchomp. That would be best case scenario. Garchomp protects, okay. Not Scarf is good to know. Delphox, does it just go for a hit into Dragapult? I already healed Draco. And it goes for the Psychic, yep. That did not actually take me to Sash. Good to know. And here, Garchomp is probably decently threatened, so I actually could choose to Phantom Force the Delphox instead. One could argue I should have done that last turn. I don't know if I have much of a choice what to keep Charizard in here. I think a switch from Garchomp could be coming, so I think I'm going to do this. Flamethrower into that slot, and I'm going to Phantom Force into the Delphox slot. Yeah, okay. So Garchomp is actually threatened out. Primarina comes in to take a Flamethrower. That's not too bad. Get out of there. With Dragapult, Charizard's going to take a bit of damage from this. Decent chunk, yep. And we do a decent little chunk to the Primarina. Okay. Primarina could always be Scarf, I guess. But the thing is, Delphox can't just sit there and be threatened by Dragapult. So I think my play is just to Solar Beam. Scarf Rain Dance, maybe? I guess is the main thing I'm worried about, but... Yeah, I think I'm just going to Solar Beam the Primarina here. before I lock that in. It's an offensive Primarina, so it very well could be Scarf, actually. Let's just see what happens. Delphox switches out. Okay. What's taking a Phantom Force? Probably, yeah, Garchomp. Cool. Takes a decent little chunk from that. And I live the turn. We get a Solar Beam off. It is Rindo Berry. Okay. Good to know. Primarina, does it go for like a Hyper Voice? Gleam? Moonblast just into Dragapult. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, Garchomp's down to like half. Primarina down, also decently low. I think this is a good time for Venusaur to come in. Hopefully clear out the Garchomp for a Lycanroc endgame. That'd be very nice. My Dragapult did 44 to the Garchomp. Let's see what kind of bulk we're looking at. Offensive Garchomp. Unless it has a good amount of Spadef, Venusaur Solar Beam will take it out. So we're just going to double Solar Beam here. Okay. Protect on the Garchomp. Alright, and Zard will get the KO here on to Primarina. Cool. Okay, so we are 1-1 now, or I guess 3-3 as far as remaining mons. Mega Delphox, definitely an issue. How much sun do we have left? One turn. Yeah, better make most of it. So... what could be in the back here? Staraptor. I think I'm just going to ensure that I get the KO into that Garchomp, right? Or whatever switches in, at the very least. Withdrew Garchomp into its Serena. Okay. This isn't great for me. Delphox probably does get the KO on Venusaur, unless they just target into Charizard. You get a decent chunk on the Serena. Okay. Alright, and we have Lycanroc in the back for these guys. I think my best play actually might be to crunch into the Delphox. It's probably the best thing to lock into at this point. I guess Serena could be Scarf at this rate. There's not too much I can do about that. My crunch would be taking out the Delphox. Or do I just Rock Slide? Well, it might be taking it for the loss. I gotta just go for my play, I think. I don't have too much else to do. Serena protects. Okay. We got a game. We take out the Delphox. Awesome. And I reveal Scarf. Alright, so what I have to hope for in that case is that I can KO Garchomp. We established as offensive Garchomp, so crunch to it. Not enough, but what about with a helping hand boost? Actually still not necessarily enough. I think I'm going to Flamethrower into the Serena and crunch the Garchomp. This probably doesn't do it, does it? Two-shot. Garchomp probably KOs me. Yeah, unfortunate. I could have... What could I have done? I think I needed to protect Charizard. That actually would have done it for me, wouldn't it? I could have protected Charizard, yeah. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. They positioned well with Protects. So that was unfortunate for me. But yeah, if I protected Charizard that last turn, would have gotten my damage into Garchomp. We lived a turn with Charizard. Well, Serena still KOs Lycanroc, so actually maybe not. Okay. What to do as far as adjustments? I liked my lead of Charizard Dragapult there. They didn't reveal a single Scarper. Venusaur's a decent start, although it is so vulnerable to Garchomp, which they led with. I think I like my leads again, right? Let's lead Dragapult. I'm more used to that being the first thing to click buttons on. And then I think, I mean, they're not changing weather at all, so Venusaur still feels pretty good. I guess the question is Lycanroc worth bringing? Or maybe Scrafty. Do I want Dragapult with Scrafty? Not particularly. Like, I feel like I can play around better with the same four. I'm gonna try it. Charizard, Dragapult, Venusaur, Lycanroc. Yep. See if they adjust it all. They did not adjust that. Well, funny enough, they switched their leads around like I did. That's interesting. Okay, I am going to... Phantom Force. Into Delphox. Mega. Yeah, still Mega and Protect. They switch out Garchomp directly this time. Okay. They don't switch Delphox. Okay. So far, same first three. Okay, I'm the only one protecting this turn. And we're set up to hit that Delphox. They actually, yeah, they did Psychic the Charizard, okay. And I'm decently free to Solar Beam into the Primarina with Charizard here. I could also make a switch to Venusaur and get going with that. We're not likely to be KO'd by anything. Primarina has to be afraid of the Phantom Force. And Venusaur looks decent against stuff like the Garchomp. Obviously looks good against the Primarina. There's Garchomp. Primarina will be taking out Dragapult opponent because I take the Rough Skin. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, okay. This should be fine. Well, it's still doing its job of, like, chipping down the Garchomp, which is what I'm most concerned with doing. Let's go Lycanroc, I think. Maybe I just start going for Rock Slides. How many Sun turns do I have left? Three? Okay. I'm tempted to Sleep Out or something. I think I just want damage on Garchomp, though. They're gonna switch out Garchomp to Tsarina again. Okay. Primarina just did not bother to do anything else. Okay. Should have Sludge Bombed into it, I suppose. Maybe we can hope for a flinch, but that's about all I got. Energy Ball. Wow. I live? Wow, that's crazy. Rock Slide. We have to Rock Slide. And then... Sludge Bomb the Primarina now? I guess? If you're not going to be afraid of me, I'm just going to attack you. We missed something. It's with Primarina, that shouldn't matter. Double miss is a little rough. Okay. Alright, well, at least Venusaur, Chaos, Primarina. Citrus Berry does save us here. That's pretty nice. We still have Lycanroc up front, too. Very nice. Okay. Double miss sucks, because that Primarina would, the Tsarina would definitely be in range of stuff. More stuff at this point. But we still got a game, I think. They go Delphox here. I'm confused on that one, but we'll Rock Slide. And they're probably just going to double protect, is the thing. Yeah. So I have one turn of Sun left. Is there anything I can do about that? I can go Charizard into Venusaur slot. I do lose my Sun advantage. I'm banking on a double protect here. But Charizard will be able to KO Arena. Yeah, there's a double protect. This isn't looking great, honestly. Maybe I should have just stayed with Venusaur. But what I can do now is the following. Lycanroc Rock Slide. Charizard Helping Hand. We have to just hope for some flinches, I think. It's a little unfortunate. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Helping Hand, Rock Slide, and Serena. If it's offensive, we might have a KO on that. Okay, they go into Garchomp. Okay. That KO'd the Delphox. Is that crit? Am I just way overestimating Delphox's bulk? I don't understand what happened there. Weird. Okay. Okay. Actually, I do see him out here. So Rock Slide... I think I should just go for Rock Slide plus Flamethrower into the arena. We kind of need to go into... But need it to go into the Garchomp, excuse me. This is rough. But I need a KO on that thing. If it protects, that's very bad for me. Ah, man. Right now I'm wishing I had Heat Wave. Well, let's see what happens if I... Okay. So the thing about this is... I will live a Garchomp Rock Slide with Charizard. It's Stone Edge. Okay. Serena flinches. Wait, do we have a game? Should have gone for Helping Hand. Okay, we Rock Slide. And... well, it has to be Sludge Bomb. Garchomp has Earthquake. It's just going to click that and win the game if it gets to move. So... hope for a flinch on Garchomp, target down Serena. This would be the luckiest win I've ever had if I pull this through. I still doubt it, but we'll see. Serena protects. Okay. This still doesn't... I don't think the protect matters if the Garchomp gets to move anyway. 1%. Oh my gosh. Okay. If I had targeted Garchomp with Venusaur, I would have maybe had it. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, but I think that's it. Because, yeah, Garchomp just KOs. Darn, we will fall to 2-2 in that case. I think the double Rock Slide miss is definitely impactful. And it was kind of made up for by like the flinches and crit on the Garchomp that made me almost able to kill it. But in that situation, I mean, Serena would have been dead. But mostly, I think I was just not playing too well around, like, their switching into resist and stuff. Like, the Serena switches into Solar Beams were just unfortunate for me. And it's like a risk I couldn't take, I felt, in the moment, to, like, go throw Sludge Bomb into a slot like that. But, yeah, clearly I should have. Yeah, with all that said, though, GG to Zachmander. We fall to 2-2, like I said. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time.